From West LA Media, this is WHS Weekly with a look at some of our top stories. Coming up today in WHS Weekly, Ava Legg takes a look at DFCA, or the Drug-Free Club of America organization, with an interview with the DFCA advisor, Mr. Wes Dutcher, along with insight from student perspectives.
And Hannah Dean will also be taking us into the hallways to talk with students and teachers during Red Ribbon Week with a focus on the coolest costumes of those who went all out to participate in one of the best weeks of the school year.
Those stories coming to you today only on WHS Weekly.
Hello, Indians. I'm Delaney Bolden.
And I'm Selena Voorhees. At Western, we're proud to spotlight programs that make a difference in our students' lives. And one that's been gaining attention is DFCA, also known as Drug-Free Club of America.
That's right, Selena. DFCA isn't just a club, it's a commitment. Members pledge to live drug-free, and in return, they get recognition, perks, and a powerful way to say no to peer pressure. Our own field reporter, Ava Legg, caught up with DFCA advisor Wes Dutcher to find out what being drug-free really means at Western.
Let's head over to Ava to learn more about Western's DFCA chapter.
What inspired Western to bring the DFCA program to our school?
All right, so interestingly enough, I had just got hired here. This was back when Ty Stevens was the principal. They had just hired me probably like mid-July, and I'd come into my classroom and kind of check out the area, see what I wanted to do, and he knew that I was here. He popped in, he brings in this binder, he says, "Hey, I went to this meeting over the summer. We're wanting to start this DFCA, or the DFCA approached us. We're kind of wanting to start a chapter out here at Western, but we need someone to head it up, to coordinate it. And would you and your wife want to do it?" So I kind of got voluntold to do it, but now I read through the binder and like the ideas behind it, and I was like, no, this is great. Like, me and Alex would love to do this. You know, she would be a great help in it. But I think what like the original inspiration was probably from that administration, and then of course Mr. Brewster, the superintendent, was, you know, this is an area that needs something like a drug-free club. Not that just Latham, you know, is struggling with, you know, a drug epidemic. It's all over Southern High and everywhere. But we didn't have anything like that. We wanted to provide kids with, you know, this club where they could have like-minded peers. They could have, you know, adults, coordinators, coaching them, counseling them, just sharing information with them. And we want to celebrate kids for making good choices. So I think that was the true inspiration behind it. It's like, you know, this community needs something where kids can feel heard, they can feel seen. They know that there's people that care about, you know, the lives that they're leading, and they understand the things that they have to deal with on a daily basis. You know, we all know someone that has dealt with drug addiction, or we probably know someone that, you know, has overdosed. It's very prevalent in this area and all over Southern High. So I think that was the idea and the inspiration. Like, let's get this club together. Let's inspire kids to join. Let's give kids a safe place, and let's celebrate them for being drug-free.
How does the membership process work for students who want to join?
All right, so membership process, it can be rather lengthy, but basically at the beginning of the year, like once we've been in school a couple of weeks, we don't want to, like, you know, we're bombarding kids with, you know, new information and new teachers and all these other things that are going on. But once we've been in school a few weeks, then we start our recruitment process, basically. And all that is, I mean, I have lunch duty, so I'm pretty much in the lunchroom every day saying, hey, sign up for the drug-free club. You know, we've got this registration paper. You can go on the website, the Drug-Free Clubs of America.com. You can sign up there. And since we're now in our fourth year, we have people that are repeat ambassadors. And so we tell our ambassadors, recruit, like, get anyone that wasn't in the club last year to sign up. Tell them about it. Tell them all the great things that we do, and the fun stuff that we provide, and the things that we give away. So it's like a month long. I would say pretty much all of September is spent just recruiting kids, telling them about the club, giving them the information, and it's as simple as signing a piece of paper, getting some information, turning it in. You're registered, and once that process is done, then we move on to the next phase. But we really rely anymore. We're relying on our ambassadors to recruit kids that haven't joined the club yet. A lot of kids have been in the club multiple years. They joined as seventh graders or maybe even freshmen, and now they're sophomores and juniors. They've been in the club 3 or 4 years, so they know the process. But we're trying to recruit new members, and we're trying to grow our club.
What message would you share with students who are thinking about joining DFCA?
Message for those that are thinking about it. Well, one, you're probably one of the few kids that hasn't joined yet. But no, I think honestly, the main message is we want to celebrate. We want to let you know that there's all kinds of kids in this club that can be a positive influence on your life. And I think that most kids, you're already choosing to do the right things. You're making good choices. You're staying drug-free. A lot of kids are in athletics. They're getting drug tested for those things anyway. So it's why not be a part of the club for those types of kids? But also to kids that are maybe on the fence because it's very likely that they are maybe struggling with those choices. Maybe they're growing up around it. There's a good chance they are. And we have success stories like that where a kid has came to us and has flat out told us, I want to be in the drug-free club, but I'm telling you, I'm going to fail my initial test. And we're okay, the club is for those types of kids. If you're on the fence because you're struggling with it, or you've started to use, or again, you're growing up around it, but you want a way out, that's what we're trying to provide. We're trying to get you linked up with kids that are positive influences. We're trying to link you up with us, and we can totally hold you accountable. We'll take that initial test, and okay, you failed. It's all right. You want to be a part of the club. You're in the club. Now we're going to we'll test you again in a month or whatever. We'll counsel you. We'll help you get to a place where you don't feel like you need to use. There's a way out. There's things that you can be a part of that are better for your life than going down the subway.
DFCA is more than a club. It's a choice that shows pride, leadership, and respect for yourself and others. Whether it's through support, awareness, or positive peer influence, programs like this make Western a stronger community. Reporting for WHS Weekly, I'm Ava Legg. Back to you, Selena and Delaney.
Thanks, Ava. It's inspiring to see Western students leading by example through DFCA.
And speaking of making good choices, the week of October 27th through October 31st kicked off Red Ribbon Week, a nationwide celebration encouraging students to live drug-free.
After the break, field reporter Hannah Dean will be here with a look at our Red Ribbon Week themed days to show how Western is showing its spirit.
Welcome back to WHS Weekly. I'm Hannah Dean. Red Ribbon Week has been all about showing your commitment to a healthy, drug-free life, and of course, having a little fun while we do it. Here's what happened last week at Western, and a look at the trick-or-treaters from the elementary who ventured to the high school for some tasty treats. Monday, October 27th, Twinning or Squad Day. Tuesday, October 28th, Pajama Day. Wednesday, October 29th, Color Wars. Thursday, October 30th, Teacher-Student Lookalike Day.
Is it a video? There you go. Got your work done?
Is that Griff?
Now I want to say, Waverly has the best football team. No one can beat them. We got Ironton this year. Got them. Okay, they aren't beating us. Now, Mountain Dew, I drink about 3 of these a day. All right. Junior, get out here. Junior, out.
Dude, from
Out from behind my desk, boy. Now. Off my computer. Hey, out, go. Out from behind my desk, boy. Yeah, go.
Friday, October 31st, Halloween Costume Day. Last week's Red Ribbon Week was a real spirit raiser, from twins and PJs to color wars and spooky costume. Western students showed that being drug-free is no trick, it's a real treat. Reporting for WHS Weekly, I'm Hannah Dean. Back to you, Selena and Delaney.
Thanks, Hannah. Western's Red Ribbon Week was definitely one to remember, and our students proved that school spirit is alive and well.
And that same energy is rolling right into our sports season. Basketball is just around the corner, and our athletes are putting in the work to get ready.
For more on the upcoming basketball and cheer seasons, let's hand it over to our sportscaster, Sophia Blackburn, with this week's edition of WHS Weekly's Game Day.
Thanks, Selena and Delaney. The gym lights are on, the sneakers are laced, and excitement is building as the Western Indians gear up for another great basketball season. I sat down with head coach Doug Williams and cheer coach Carolyn Wessel to talk about what fans can expect this year.
How are the players preparing for the upcoming basketball season?
Right now, they're in the middle of conditioning. We have 10 days of conditioning every year. And so they're about, I'm trying to think here, they're approximately 7 days out of their 10 that they finished. And then we start practice on Halloween Day this year. It's a week, basketball starts a week early this year. So we'll start basketball practice tryouts on the 31st, and then we'll have the final tryouts on Saturday the 1st.
What are some of your goals or expectations for this year?
Our goal is the same every year. I know people want to hear records and they want to hear players' names or whatever, but I mean, really, we pride ourselves on playing as hard as we possibly can. Being respectful to everybody that we play. And we really want to be better in February when tournament time rolls around than we are right now. So I know that sounds like a cliche, but I mean, that's what we really pride ourselves in, regardless of how much talent we have. We want to be better in February than we are in November.
What makes this year's team stand out compared to past teams?
This group's fun. It's a good group of guys that like to be around each other. They're good kids on and off the court. And so it's been pretty fun this summer, getting to know them better, but also kind of watching them know each other on the court. So it'll be a fun group to watch. Wins, losses, or whatever, I think they're going to play hard, and they're going to play together. So it should be a fun season. And then we'll see where wins and losses lie at the end, and try to do the best we can in the tournament.
What's new or exciting for the cheer squad this season?
Something new is we have 6 more cheerleaders than last year, so we have a bigger team. I'm really excited about that, and we're also going to incorporate signs. We've purchased some signs, so we're going to be able to use those for more floor cheers and routines.
How do the cheerleaders help build spirit during basketball games?
I think the cheerleaders build spirit by getting the crowd involved, especially whenever it's a close game and they're doing cheers on the floor, trying to get the crowd to get behind the team. So I really think that they help out a lot.
What are you most proud of about your team going into this season?
I'm most proud of their commitment and their excitement for this year. They're already way ahead of schedule than they were last year. They're doing wonderful, and I'm so proud of them. So I'm really excited. I can just already tell we're going to have a great season.
Of course, no Western basketball season will be complete without a little friendly competition. We asked our players to predict how long it would take them to run Fire Tower Hill, and then we tagged them to see how close they were. Here's how it went.
This is Chase. This is me before the hill. I'm gonna run a 32.
It's terrible why you do it, but
This is Chase.
sitting here in the
This is me
grass
after the
laying
hill. I
down,
ran
it
a
feels great.
27:13.
My name is Brayden. This is me before the hill, and I think I'm gonna run 24. Hey, I'm Brayden. This is me after the hill. I ran a 30.
My name's Vaden Taylor. I think I'm gonna run Fire Tower under 33 minutes. My name's Vaden Taylor. I ran the hill 30:58.
I'm Chandler. I think I'm gonna run a 27, and this is me before the hill. Hi, this is Chandler. This is me after the race. I ran a 31:48.
I'm Grant. This is me before the hill. I think I'm going to run a 34. This is me after the hill. I ran at 3:21.
I'm Adria, and I think I'm gonna do it in 45 minutes too.
Okay.
I'm Adria, and I ran it in 35:07.
Go.
Alex, and I think I'm gonna run a 25. Yeah, this is me, Alex. After running the hill, I ran a 35.
Yeah.
Alright, my name's Landon. This is me before the hill. I think I'm gonna run 35.
Don't get Landon. Don't get Landon.
Yeah.
This is Landon. This is me after the hill. I ran 36. I'm Levi. This is me before the hill.
I'm Levi.
I'm gonna run a 40 minute.
I told you. You still got.
This is Levi. I ran a 37:38.
I'm John, and I think I'm gonna do it in 45 minutes. Hi, I'm John, and I run it in 37 minutes.
This is Mason Blackburn. Before running the hill, I think I'm going to run a 30.
Yeah, get him.
I'm Mason Blackburn. This is me after the hill. I ran 38 something.
I'm David. This is me before the hill. I think I'm going to run a 41.
Good job, David.
This is me after the hill. I ran a 38.
This is Caleb Gilbert. This is me before I run the Latham Hill. I think I'm going to run it in 47 minutes. This is Caleb. This is me after the hill. I ran a 40:07.
My name's Justin. Before the hill, I think I'm going to run a 35. I'm Justin. This is me after the hill. I ran a 40.
I'm Chase Ware, and this is me before the hill, and I think I'm going to run a 42.
Come on, Chase. You got it.
This is Chase Ware. This is me after the hill, and I ran a 40:18.
I'm Paxton. This is me before the hill. I think I'm going to run a 40.
This is Paxton Scarborough after the hill. I ran a 40:30. I'm Josiah, and I think I'm going to run a 35 on the hill.
You got it.
This is Josiah after the hill. I ran a 41:48.
Alright, I'm Foster Davis. This is me before the hill. I think I'm going to run at least around the 45.
Hey, never mind. Coach changed his mind.
This is me, Foster Davis. After running the hill, I ran a 48.
I'm Christian. This is me before the hill, and I think I'm going to run a 40. I'm Christian Ock. This is me to the hill, and I ran 48.
Before the hill, I think I'm gonna do an hour.
Okay.
Alright, I'm Mason Richards. This is me after the hill. I ran 50:20.
I'm Maddox. This is me before running the hill. I think I'm gonna hit 44. This is Maddox. Me after running the hill. I got 52:20.
I just do it. I'm Clayton Leith. I think I'm going to run a 40. I'm Clayton. My time is 43.
I'm Carson. This is me before the hill. I think I'm gonna run a 45. This is Carson. This is me after the hill. I ran a 49.
I'm Wyatt. I'm about to run the hill. I think I'm gonna run a 57.
I said 47.
This is Wyatt Henderson after the hill, and I ran a 59:18.
I'm Chase Walls, and I think I'm gonna run an hour.
I'm Chase Walls. This after my race, and I got 110.
Whether they guess right or not, one thing's for sure. The Western basketball team is ready to climb every challenge this season. Reporting for Whs Weekly Game Day. I'm Sophia Blackford. Back to you, Selena and Delaney.
Thanks, Sophia. It's great to see both our players and cheerleaders fired up for the new season. Between the fall chill and basketball thrills, there's a lot happening at Western. There certainly is. And, if I may say, there was a lot happening at Western High School back in the day as well. Yes, there was. From the Teacher Archive segment, we are taking a look at one of the staff members who had an abundance of spirit. Our very own Miss Dee Dee Long and her little outfit for the senior play looks simply amazing. I sure do enjoy those teacher archives. As do I. That wraps up this edition of WHS Weekly. Join us next time as we honor our veterans and take a peek into what our staff and students are planning for one of our favorite holidays, Thanksgiving, as well as interviews with two of our foreign exchange students. Until next time, stay spirited, stay positive, and as always, stay tuned, Western. Peace!